Hey, welcome back. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah. Good to see you here.
Really glad you joined us today. Grab your drink, coffee, tea, whatever you've got.
And let's talk.
Okay, real talk. I think people who drink tea in the morning are just afraid of life.
Oh, wow. Okay, we are starting there. Fine. Let's go.
I'm serious. You wake up, you need power, you need motivation, and you pour yourself a tiny cup of leaf water?
Leaf water. This is going to be a long episode.
And today's topic is, honestly, one of the most controversial questions in human history.
Coffee or tea? Why do you drink what you drink? And, more importantly, is the other person wrong?
There are no wrong answers.
Mike, there are absolutely wrong answers. All right, Mike, you go first. Make your case.
Okay, so I have been drinking coffee since I was about 20 years old. Every single morning. No exceptions.
Every morning?
Every morning. And I'll tell you why. Coffee doesn't just wake me up, it changes my mood. Like I go from being a zombie to being a functional human being in about 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you that. The smell alone is kind of amazing.
Right? Even the smell wakes me up. I walk into a cafe, I smell fresh coffee, and suddenly I feel like I can handle anything. Emails, meetings, traffic, bring it on.
Traffic. Okay.
And there's something about the ritual, too. Like I make my coffee the same way every morning. Same cup, same amount, same time. It's like a little moment that's just mine. Before the day starts, before the phone, before the noise.
Okay, that's actually really sweet. I didn't expect you to go deep on us so fast.
I contain multitudes, Sarah.
Clearly.
What about you? Why tea?
Okay, so I used to drink coffee. For years, actually. And then about 3 years ago, I switched to tea almost completely.
Why? What happened?
Okay, so here's the thing. Coffee started making me anxious. Like my heart would race, I'd feel jittery, I couldn't focus. I thought I was stressed about work, but then I stopped drinking coffee for 2 weeks and I felt completely different.
Seriously?
Yeah, calmer, more focused, less spiky.
Spiky. I've never heard that word used like that.
You know what I mean. Like with coffee, you get this big spike of energy and then crash. With tea, it's more like a gentle wave. It lifts you up slowly and keeps you there longer.
Okay, that's actually a good point. I do crash sometimes around 2 o'clock.
Every coffee drinker does. It's the 2 o'clock wall.
The 2 o'clock wall. Yeah, I know it well.
But also, and this is the part I love, there are so many types of tea, like green tea, black tea, herbal tea, chai. You can drink different teas at different times of day for different reasons.
That does sound kind of nice, actually.
In the morning, I have black tea with a bit of milk. In the afternoon, green tea. In the evening, chamomile. It's like a whole system.
You've built a tea schedule.
I have built a tea schedule. I'm not ashamed.
Okay, but here's what I don't get about tea people. When something really hard happens, like a really terrible day, do you actually sit there and think, I need a cup of chamomile?
Yes, that's exactly what I think.
That's wild to me. If I have a terrible day, I need a double espresso and maybe a long walk.
See, that's the difference between us. You want to fight the bad day. I want to sit with it and let it pass.
Okay, that's actually a really interesting way to think about it.
Coffee is like go, go, go. Tea is like breathe. It's okay.
Two completely different philosophies.
Exactly. And neither is wrong.
I still think mine is better.
Of course you do.
But okay, I respect the tea schedule. I genuinely do.
All right, let's pause for a second and talk about some words from today's episode that might be useful for you.
First one, jittery. Jittery. It means nervous and unable to keep still, usually because of too much caffeine or stress.
For example, I had 3 cups of coffee and felt jittery all afternoon.
Next, ritual. A ritual is something you do regularly, in the same way, that feels special or meaningful. Not just a habit, a ritual has a kind of ceremony to it.
My morning coffee ritual is something I never skip.
Good one. And then, crash. In the context of energy, a crash means when your energy drops suddenly after a period of feeling good or active.
I had a huge lunch and crashed at my desk at 3 o'clock.
And finally, I contain multitudes. This is a phrase, originally from a poem by Walt Whitman, that people use humorously to say, "I'm more complex and interesting than you think."
Like when Mike said something surprisingly thoughtful about his morning coffee.
Exactly like that.
All right, so where do we land? Team coffee or team tea?
Team coffee, forever. No regrets.
Team tea. And I think a few of you just joined my side.
We'll see about that in the comments.
And speaking of comments, here's your challenge for today. Leave a comment and tell us, are you team coffee or team tea? And the most important part, why? Try to write 2 or 3 sentences in English. Use some of the vocabulary from today if you can.
We read every comment, genuinely.
And if you're not sure which side you're on, try switching for 1 week. 1 week of the other one. See what happens.
That's a terrifying idea.
It's a growth idea.
Okay, growth, sure.
Thank you so much for listening to Real Talk. If this episode helped you, share it with one friend who's learning English. That's honestly the best thing you can do for us.
See you next time. Keep talking, keep learning.
Bye, everyone.